Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's another episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shari.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Tasha. Bitch, don't be dragging. Don't be dragging.
I was dragging it out.
Don't drag. If you won't drag it, drag the wagon.
I was letting them know that I was in the building.
We in this building. How y'all doing, ladies?
Girls,
I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling great.
Good.
The first thing I want to say is I owe you ladies an apology.
Mm-hmm.
I have neglected you guys for the past 8 weeks. I've been giving y'all subpar love. And as of yesterday, it's over. And I can love you guys the way that you guys are used to being loved. Okay? Y'all can have y'all minutes back, y'all hours back. Y'all can have y'all video time back. Y'all can have it all back. It's not Tasha, the house selling is over. Calm down. He's still your friend. He's still there. Tasha was like, wait. No.
It's like, wait a minute.
I was about to clarify that and then add some more to that because I was getting ready to say, just because that happens in your life don't mean that we get the shaft anyway. You got to learn how to balance your motherfucking time. That's where I was finna go.
No. It's
okay,
I've been neglecting y'all because of all the moving, the girls going to school. I've been neglecting y'all, so I'm apologizing for neglecting y'all and telling y'all as of yesterday. That's all that's done. Y'all can have me. Y'all can have me whichever way y'all want now. Back the way y'all used to.
You had shit to do though, so I mean, you had some important stuff going on. So
I know, but I heard y'all would make little comments. I heard that. I understood.
Everything because some of it was because of the dick, bitch, and you even so as much admitted that shit.
It was slightly because of the dick, yeah, but it was less about the dick than anything. But the dick is good.
Me, when I get me some regular dick in my life, trust and believe, you hoes is gonna be slim tonight.
Yes.
Damn.
I mean, all y'all was getting from me.
See you on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what I said. All y'all was getting from me was Tuesday, and y'all not used to that, and that's why I said I'm apologizing to y'all and letting y'all know that, you know, and to the listeners, you know, y'all ain't had no games in 8 weeks. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't had none of that shit. Y'all gonna get me back. I'm straight.
I'm surprised that we even still got listeners. Are they even still fucking listening?
We still have listeners. We are at 12,000 listeners. You know, we still growing. We were growing very rapidly. We're growing. Yes, we're still growing and showing. So, you know, it's good. It's good. So anyway, bitches.
We're gonna get rapid again. Don't worry.
So, bitches.
Correct. We got 2 new sponsors to shout out at the end of the podcast. So we have to make sure we shout those 2 new sponsors out.
Yes, you make sure that you do that in your closing, and we will follow up with it. That's right.
Yep.
And let's see. So I want to know what was the one thing that somebody did to you in sexual wise, and you was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck, in a good way, or what the fuck?
It could be in a good way or in a bad way.
I'll go first since y'all thinking about it.
Okay, go ahead.
The very first time that KB choked me, I was like, wait a minute. I was not expecting that. I didn't know whether to pull my gun out or lick his gun. So I don't know. Nevertheless, it was some bullets going on. It was great. It was wonderful. It was a great experience for me. I've discovered that I like to be choked during sex.
Okay.
Don't pull off the crickets now, bitch.
I'm not gonna cricket you because I never used to really be into choking, but in my current situation, he be choking me. I be enjoying it.
I was getting ready to say, like, there was a situation that I had a few years back, and preparing for the Puerto Rico trip and had a couple of encounters with this fella, my trainer, as I was preparing for my Puerto Rico trip. But yeah, he did that. Not like hard, but enough to feel it, but enough to arouse something in me that I didn't know was there.
I didn't either.
I had heard about it, and but I was just like, because first I was like, what is he doing? What the fuck is this? But I was like, oh.
Yes, honey.
All right.
But
So,
this is the thing, though.
Piggyback off of you.
You gonna piggyback?
Ebony, I might have to piggyback and say that it would have to be the hands on my neck, because I can't think of anything else. But that was definitely a surprise, and it turned out to be a good surprise. Because I was first like, what you doing?
Right, I think that's probably the only time I felt probably the most vulnerable, and probably forever at that time, because you're like, you're not in control. That person has complete control, and I have to say that I like for my men to be in control
Until I decide I want it back.
Until I say the safe words.
So I'm not gonna piggyback off of you guys, because what got me was way more than that. Even though that recently is the most recent thing that I was like, okay, I like that. But he has also done it while we were kissing, and that was like I enjoy that too. Anyway, but
that just means he knows some things.
Listen, okay, so yeah. So I enjoy that too. But the one thing that happened, and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm gonna explain it to y'all, and y'all can tell me how y'all would have took it. But literally, it was where do you want me to nut? So he had taken the condom off. Where do you want me to nut? I said, on my stomach, because y'all know I don't like nut on me, but whatever, on my stomach. So he takes the condom off, he nuts on my stomach, but when he nuts, after he nuts, it goes down, you know what I'm saying, like towards the lower part, not on my vagina, but right, and he literally licked up his own shit. He didn't take it all in his mouth, but he just licked it and then let it slide back down onto my stomach. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, in my brain. Because I didn't know if I should be, like, disgusted. Y'all tell me how I should have felt. Like.
This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say this. I'm going to tell you a story. So, an ex-boyfriend of mine, we were messing around. I was actually sitting, like, straddling him. And we were messing around. He had, like, just some pre-cum ejaculation, just from us messing around. Not even, like, cum. But just, how a little bit come out the head. And he was I think he took some and wiped it on my mouth. So I took some and wiped it on his mouth. And when I tell you,
Crazy.
that nigga he was ready to fight. He was mad. He was like, what kind of... He was mad. He was mad. And I was like, nigga, it's yours. But if you can do it to me, I can do it. But he flipped out. And you saying that just now, my mouth almost filled up with my own regurgitation. I just hadn't, I ain't ate nothing today, and that's why didn't nothing come up. But yeah, for me, it's a hard no.
I mean, it's not even a hard no. I said, how should I have felt? How should I have felt?
Like you felt, nigga, what the fuck?
I didn't, I was like, I didn't know how to take it.
Felt like,
cause he literally licked like from like just barely right underneath my belly button.
I probably would have instantly assumed that he is a bisexual man. That's probably what I would have been.
I mean, I felt like I was like, his dick is too good, but if I felt like if he had have like put it all in his mouth and like kept it or like slurped it or
Honey, he was trying to see how much he could let you know. He was trying to see how far he could go with that little bit.
I was
now,
like,
had you responded to that the way he would have liked you to respond to that, and he probably would have laughed it off.
Oh God. Okay, Ebony, what's your thoughts?
It was about, hey. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, for real, I believe that other than like shitting on me and pissing on me during sex, I would probably say that anything goes. He didn't swallow it.
He did not. I mean, he did not swallow it. It literally, he licked it. He like licked up my stomach, and he literally took his teeth and spit it like right back out. Like let it come right back down. But it was just the fact.
I want pussy juice, but is that the same? I mean, I guess that's.
I mean, it is the same because I will hurry up and kiss you after you eat my pussy because I know my pussy tastes great. So,
my pussy, I've been thinking about family. I mean,
yes, all of that. True statement. We'll lick my fingers after you your fingers after you finger me. Yes.
For me, I think I'm turned off by a man that is going to taste his own jizz.
I was definitely turned off.
Jizz. I want to get jizz. But I'm not turned on by you doing that. That don't do nothing for me. I'm sorry.
And let me say this too while I'm saying stuff. I've never had anybody do that, thank goodness, because I can say how I feel about it and how you can feel about it, but I've never experienced it.
When it happens.
In the moment, I don't know how I would feel about it. But I'm still gonna be like, well, shit. I guess he didn't swallow it, and he might have an underlying fetish of tasting himself. I guess it doesn't mean that he likes dicks in his mouth. It just might mean that he likes the taste of his own semen.
Yeah, or I mean, shit. He might have tried dick once and it wasn't his thing. Like, hey. Once or twice. But he liked the taste of the cum. Just not the actual dick in his mouth.
And y'all, Tank did not say that. Tank said, Tank did not say he likes the taste of the dick in his mouth.
He said if you try sucking dick and you don't like it, it don't make you gay.
That's what he said.
I know what the fuck he said.
And AKA, I had a motherfucking dick in my mouth. I sucked it and I didn't like it.
The fuck of a dick in my life.
Did he say that?
Yes, he said that.
If I like it or not, bitch. I might try.
And it's not alleged. It's not alleged. It's. Oh, sorry, Ebony. Go ahead.
You heard what the fuck you wanted to hear, just like everybody else who don't want to picture Tank with his mouth on a dick, bitch. You heard what you want to hear.
I'm not attracted to Tank. I don't think Tank is like sexy at all. I don't fancy him that way. I don't fancy him that way. So if he likes sucking dick, that's really his issue. But I remember seeing the interview. I saw it on Breakfast Club. Was the funniest shit. So shit, maybe he did, and I guess I gotta agree with him. There'll be a lot of shit. I ate pussy before. That it's an acquired taste. I'm not that bitch that'll do that again.
Bitch, so you ate pussy more than one time in more than one relationship, bitch. You went back and got it again.
Sometimes you have to try things more than once, 3 times to know whether or not you like it. I don't like that shit.
To Tank's point, he said you got to try it a couple of times to decide if you like it.
He said that too.
It's just not a taste, all right.
Yeah, he said that. He did.
Anyway, shout out to Tank. He's got some ear issues going on. He's going deaf in one ear and he's losing his hearing in the other ear. So let's give a shout out to Tank.
Oh, shout out to Tank. I don't even know all of that.
I want to give a special shout out to Beard Gang because they said I left a meeting Monday and he said, "Hey man, y'all nasty in the motherfucker on y'all podcast." They finally finally listening. We talked to him about the audio, right?
Right.
Yes.
And he said, that's my kind of shit.
Okay, beer gang, gang, gang.
Shout out to beer gang.
Absolutely. You have my information. I don't know why you ain't got with me to talk about what I told you to talk about.
Well,
So beer gang.
I actually told him that I would take a picture of what we're using and send it to him, and I haven't done that yet. So that's my bad.
Okay. All right. Well, you off the hook, gang, gang.
He off the hook.
Yeah.
All right, so ladies. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when I'm in Oklahoma City on October 1st to the 4th, I'm gonna be hunting his ass down. So I'm glad you cleared that up.
All right, so we received a email about some 6 ways of masturbation, and I thought it was worth sharing. Thank you for sending it. And this person, which is gonna make Ebony like super happy, this person said, please say my name, but let Ebony say my name. So
Ooh.
I know who this is, only because she always be like, tell me your name, you know, all that bullshit she be on. So I'm gonna tell you who this person is, because it's a person that we know. So I don't say the name first. It's a person that we know. Okay? So
Okay.
the listener's name is the same name of your baby sister, but it's not her.
Mia?
Yes. So our listener's name is Mia. And so
Hey, Mia.
So she said that she wanted to share these different masturbation tactics, or that her words were exactly tactics, but I think it's just like 6 things that you can do for masturbation. So she said that the best way to get the most out of your orgasm is to deny yourself the orgasm. So it's basically controlling the orgasm, which is known as edging. We've talked about that before when we were doing our extra kink stuff. But she also told us to step these kinks up. You have to in order to step the kink up and make your orgasm more powerful during solo sex, that you want to make sure that you edge twice within with a 3-minute break in between each one of them, so the third time your orgasm is an explosion. Okay.
Now, what does Mia do? What does
I
Mia do?
don't know. She just sent me this stuff on Instagram. Yeah, so
Mia plays with her pussy.
Yes, she's trying to get us, and she's trying to get us to heighten our orgasms during masturbation. So the second thing she said, that we need to learn how to be more sexual with ourselves in public. So she said that we should find a quiet spot. We can use a vibrator. We can use whatever we are sitting on, and just kind of give yourself a little jolt from your surroundings, whether it be somebody possibly seeing you or you rubbing yourself extra on a bench. And to heighten it up, she said that, play with your pussy while you in traffic. It's a stress reliever. I appreciated that, because I be in traffic.
Thank you, Mia.
That's the same as doing it in my office. Thank you, girl.
Yeah. And then so the third thing she said for us to do is experiment with different sensation play. She said something about the electric wand, which y'all know me and BC do the electric wand shit. Tasers, thermometers, she was like, to kick that shit up, y'all need to incorporate some household appliances. I don't know if I want
toothbrush.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about this one, but it's a good one. It's a good one. I won't try it, but it's a good one.
Household appliances, like,
it just says small household appliance. I don't know. I just couldn't think of any of my appliances that I want on my vagina, so I just was like, it's a no for me. All right. And so the fourth thing is try.
I ain't never eaten amigos.
Try sensory play. Basically deprivation. Just like so instead of use like the little mask that you close your eyes with the little sleeping mask, masturbate to that, blindfold yourself with a scarf, stuff like that. So just do some erotic sensory stuff on yourself, touching yourself while you can't see, putting on really loud music and then touching yourself, just things like that. So sensory play. And then the fifth one is allow another person to have control over your climax. So someone that you trust, you would call them and be like, hey, tell me what to touch, or or maybe y'all have like a remote control vibrator or something like that, and the other person can control it from somewhere else. But to kick it up a notch, she said to do a video chat, and then have your lover to tell you, or whomever tell you what to do while on video. I thought that was cool. And she said the most important thing out of all these things is your sexual aftercare. Pay attention to how your body reacts to the touch, the sensory, the different type of sensational things that you do. And the most important thing about the aftercare is the orgasm. Get your fucking orgasm. So I thought that was really dope. That was like the most interactive. We've had some pretty dope people send some good stuff, but she really sent it, and I was like, I had to do that today. And so thank you again, Mia. Ebony, say her name.
Thank you, Mia, girl. We appreciate you.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I think Mia is Mia's been reading in the tantric sex.
And she said that she's been listening to.
She described as tantric sex.
Yeah, she's been listening to us since episode 46, and said that we've been just gradually getting greater. And so she said she finally was like, let me do some stuff to help the girls out. Because since we're just doing such a good job, so I appreciated it, and I was like, let me take care of Mia on here next. So I didn't want to shame anybody.
Thank you, Mia. Thank you so much, Mia.
Yeah, we appreciate you, Mia. Ebony, you got some music for Tasha?
I'm not pulling out my guitar today.
You reached for something though.
No reaching for anything.
I seen her reach too. I did too.
No.
I was like, what's she about to do?
She just leaned in.
Yeah,
just leaned in. What you doing, man?
I'm doing the fucker fact.
Fucker back? Okay.
Oh Lord, you had to stretch your throat out for that?
I'll be having to get into it. Yeah. Boop to buy, Buddha, hot team, pop, tita doo doo, wop, let's get those fucks. Boo, I don't give no fucks. I did us all put together. Hey, fuck facts.
That shit get a -13. A bleep. What the fuck is that?
Y'all know I'm not good at making people sounds or animals.
You got to just quit when you're ahead. What I'm getting is good.
Yes.
All right. So, a common swinging term used in the community to refer to a single female interested in meeting other couples. is called a unicorn. Fuck or fact?
Okay, read it one more time.
A common swinging term used in the community to refer to a single female interested in meeting other couples.
Okay, I can't answer that because I know.
I'm gonna say fuck.
You can't answer that because what?
We all know
I know
the
because
answer.
I know
Just
what
say
it
something.
is.
We know who
Fact.
you are. That's okay.
Yeah, because of the lifestyle I
I'll just
live.
tell you. Okay, since you don't want to answer, what'd you say, Shari? I'm sorry.
I said because of the lifestyle I live, I know what that is.
Right. I knew you would know.
Yeah.
Which is why I was just going to pose it as a conversation earlier.
Okay.
So what I will do is I'll tell you the story of why I brought it up first, and then we'll get into it. So I have a t-shirt that says, I flew here on my unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
And I wore that to work one day.
Okay.
At my third job, my midnight job, my late night job.
Yeah.
But this was on a Sunday brunch, right? And the owner says to me, well, a couple of people made compliments about it, comments about it, excuse me. And but the owner says to me, you wouldn't be wearing that shirt if you knew what that meant or whatever. I was like, I know what it means. He was like, you can't know what it means. If you knew what it means, go look it up. Go look it up and then come back and talk to me. Because you can't know what it means. You know, he was on all that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, whatever. So I went and looked up the dictionary to what it means to me and what I know it is. And I just really typed in definition of the unicorn, and what I am, me as a unicorn, is what came up. So I just screenshot this shit and sent it to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is a mythical creature, someone amazing who is hard to catch.
Right.
It's very rare to find.
Right.
That is me. I'm the black unicorn, motherfucker. So I sent that to him, and when I walked up there, he was like, no, that ain't what I'm talking about. So I knew where he was going with it anyway. So, so I was just like, people will change a word to make it mean whatever they want it to mean. So I had heard this before, but I was just like, that's funny how, you know, it still means what I want it to mean to me. And it can mean what they want it to mean to them. And I don't give no fucks about explaining it, but I thought it was funny. So it's a fuck and a fact as far as I'm concerned. Yes. Yes, a unicorn is a term for a woman who wants to be the third in fucking with couples. So yes, and it also is a meat.
Okay.
A rare jewel, a hard to find, hard to catch. I guess I should say.
All right.
So yeah, it is a both, a fuck and a fact, depending on what world you live in.
Okay. I'm here for it. Okay.
That's that.
So y'all, let me tell y'all this topic real quick. The topic is why is it so easy for people to control other people with lies? That's our topic.
Okay. Is there a for instance on that?
There is not. Mm-mm. I just went through our random topics and just grabbed one out of it.
All right, so we're about to discuss this, right?
Yeah, we about.
Okay, so
go ahead.
I believe that people want love so bad that sometimes they are blinded by that. And sometimes they can't, they don't want to believe the lie. So they be in denial. The lie is easier for them to live with versus the lie that is just unbearable to some folks.
I think some people just don't care.
And that.
Some people would rather have something than nothing.
Yeah.
There are those that will I mean, I've seen relationships lived and built on lies.
I mean,
and some people would just
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it. You was talking. I got you.
I was gonna say some people just would rather have a piece of a relationship, and that's women and men. You know, it's not just a one-way street. But some people would just be able to say they have somebody or that they have a relationship. Would rather, I mean, the lies are being fed, and I don't know.
Especially if there's somebody that holds a little bit of clout. Like if there's somebody big,
they feel like they're gonna miss something they don't want nobody else to have.
Yeah, because that person gives them notoriety. They're like, oh, that's such and such's wife. That's such and such's husband. It gives them that, you know, that kind of clout in the city or whatever. So they don't want to let that go. That notoriety, I guess.
I mean, I feel like if you love me, I mean, if you really love me, lie to me. Like, I feel like that's like the most toxic fucking statements on the fucking planet. But there's a lot of people that do live by that. And I just think that
I've never heard of that. People say that?
Yeah. I lie to you because I love you. You ain't never heard that?
That's like our parents saying they whooped our ass because they loved us.
Right.
But I believe the parents more than I believe the other shit.
I mean, they loved us. But
goddamn, that was their love language.
What? They love language.
They didn't know no better. A generational person.
Sometimes lying is somebody's love language.
Absolutely is. But you teach people how to treat you. So if you deal with the lie and continue to deal with the next lie and you keep taking them. Because we treat people how to treat us. And if a person up front, they show you who they are, or when the first time they do, like, believe that shit.
Right. Definitely.
If I show you that I'm a liar, then...
But that person gonna be like, you can't handle the truth.
But I mean, as far as controlling people with lies, as far as controlling a person with lies, I feel like that's a manipulative person.
It's manipulative.
Yeah, that's going to control somebody with lies, and there are a lot of relationships that are like that, because there are people that I'd rather for you to lie to me than ever tell me the truth. Like, this is the number one thing that women do. They always ask, how do I look? And whomever they're with, as far as a partner wise, will say whatever the fuck it is, but it's like, oh, like, or do you like my outfit? That's better. Do you like my outfit?
They'll say what they think you want to hear.
They'll say what they think you want to hear, instead of what, like, no, I don't fucking like your outfit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, so there are people that would rather for you to lie to them, so they are going to be easily controlled by the lies. Like, yeah.
That is absolute fact on that aspect. Y'all know I bought the motherfucking halter tops, or those two tops, and I put all the motherfuckers on with jeans, and my husband was like, you look so cute. And I was like, I know you fucking lying. You don't look good. And he's like, you look good to me. I'm like, you look fucking lying. Check out all this thing out right there. What you saying?
But it's actually couples out there. It's actually men out there that'll say it look good, but then go talk about that woman to that homeboy.
No.
That's so...
No.
Yeah.
That's some bitch ass.
Or to the next bitch. Talk about it to the next bitch.
And the next bitch.
Like, I don't know why she wearing them clothes, her stomach be out like that.
That reminds me of Why Did I Get Married Too? When he was like, oh, Trina lied to you. Why did I get married? Oh, Trina lied to you. You look like the cow that jumped on the moon.
That shit, I died.
So if he would have been like, oh yeah, babe, you look nice, that's just lying, because he really felt like she looked like the cow that jumped over the moon.
But can we really use him as like a?
I'm not. I mean, he was awful, but I'm just saying that's what I just gathered when you said that. We're not gonna go into him because that'll be a whole something else. Because that motherfucker. Oh,
exactly.
Yes, that'll be a whole something. Ebony. Say my name. Say my name.
Yo, my friend Mia was right on point when she sent in her
masturbation
stuff for us.
Her little masturbation.
Her
tips.
masturbation tips. Yes, because my letter is from someone who needed advice on public play.
Okay.
And I don't even have to go into detail with this. I'm just gonna read this shit, and then I'm gonna tell her to, refer to what we all said before this.
Rewind that shit.
Take the advice we already said.
Yeah, refer to what my girl Mia said. So, I'm curious about playing in public. I've been considering app-operated toys and other ideas for how to make my exhibitionism fantasies a reality. But I don't want to cross boundaries or disrespect the people around me. How do I get frisky in public consensually? Public player.
Okay.
Let me just say, I think I said on a podcast before, me and the Hispanic guy I used to date, every Thursday we went to Bricktown. It was a club down there that used to be popping on Thursdays, but we became exhibitionists, and it was like our night out. And so one night we were on our way walking back to the car, and y'all know like the canal, right? So it's like restaurants upstairs, downstairs. We were on the lower level, and I had on a skirt. So he sat down on the park bench, and I just stood over him. And it was like the people up at the restaurant sitting, they could see down while they was like clapping and screaming and cheering. It was crazy. We hit the elevator up one night, on a whole nother night. Thursday nights was our night, and we just went downtown and had a ball.
The most I've ever done is finger someone on the dance floor. Like, I mean, of course, I've actually had sex outside, but I'm talking about like in the public with people around like that. What'd you say, Tasha?
I'm sorry, Shari. I was talking over you again because listen, let me say this. Everybody wanted to call us out about talking over each other, but she say her little slide, she throw her little shit in there, and I be trying to get her. That's what be happening.
What did she say? Because I was talking and I didn't hear. I did not finger a stranger.
That's a lie.
And I
that
was
is
trying
a lie.
To say, you act like
that's a bone-faced lie. You think back, bitch.
I have fingered a bunch of strangers at the club, and
a bunch.
It's a true statement. It is.
It's a wonder you still got fingers.
Hey, Ebony, are you talking about my stalker one?
I'm talking about,
because I got a stalker off of that too.
I'm talking about when he was with the ginger. I mean, that's rude to say ginger. I love redheads. Though.
Right. Okay. Right. Yeah.
Yes. You remember him.
Yeah, but that's not the stalker, huh?
Is it true?
Say ginger.
She said, "Is it rude to say ginger?"
I think it's a derogatory. I think it's a derogatory remark.
I know that.
Yeah.
I like ginger.
Yeah. I do too.
That's a true statement. But yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm a habitual fingerer on the dance floor, but I have fingered several people on the dance floor.
Don't eat none of Shari's finger foods.
No, you don't need either with the Jizz on the bus with the gray hair. You motherfuckers probably with the same hand. Damn.
The audacity.
Hey.
You trying to call her out like you didn't jack off a stranger on the Greyhound bus.
Hey. Hey, that's like on Scary Movie with the dude with the little hand.
I just got arrested for fucking a stranger and
Exactly.
trying to under the Walnut Bridge.
Who? What?
I tried. It didn't happen.
Oh.
I was chasing my one night stand that was so great, and I was like, that shit was so amazing. You don't want to relive it.
Funny story.
And they got me drunk. They got
when we
me
got
drunk
time.
one night.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. But anyway, what you say?
I said funny story. We're gonna have to tell that when we got time. I'm like, where the fuck is that, y'all?
We'll tell it when somebody asks the appropriate question for the conversation to come up on the show. Outside of that, I'll talk about it all day.
Well, you're gonna have to share that story with me because I don't know that one.
About to get on the show.
Yeah, I don't know that one, so you're gonna have to share that one with me offline.
I feel like we talked about it on that show that you wanted to post. That we were talking about her sister, and I said no. We talked about it on that show a long time ago. It's on there. We talked about it before. I was like, we talked about it before.
Oh, okay.
We might not have talked about every single detail, but we talked about it. I was like, we talked. Yeah. So anyway,
So public player. Mia, I hope you were taking notes.
Yeah,
And
listen to
somewhere
Mia's
around
notes.
the 12 or 13, 14 minute mark, when Mia gave her advice on everything you could do to have some fun, filled, self-play. And let me see what I wrote, because I wrote down some notes from my girl. She said, sensation play, edge twice if you can, sexual aftercare. And I'm just hitting the high notes, bitch. I'm not running all the way through in public player. I know if you was listening, bitch, I need you to scroll back, listen back, and
I do have the remote control thing. I haven't used it. Well, it comes with the rabbit, so I only use it in that aspect. But I have like bullets that you can give the partner the remote control to. You know what I'm saying?
does it matter about the distance, or do they?
I want one. I want a blue. Yeah, I want a Bluetooth one.
Bluetooth,
because they can go. Yeah, the Bluetooth ones you can do it from a distance. Like he can be at home in his house, and you can be your. Yeah, that's what I want.
Y'all gotta live close. They ain't gonna be that far. It still gotta be in Bluetooth distance.
Exactly, bitch.
Your Bluetooth ain't gonna connect at his house. Way over there.
Motherfucking Montgomery.
First of all, no. Listen, I'm gonna send it to you because it's from like state to. It's like you can be far. I'm gonna send it to you because I sent it to the artist.
Oh, it's some new age.
Yeah, I sent it to the artist. Just because of how much I travel, so I did. But yeah, so yeah, I'll send that to y'all so y'all can see. But yeah, there's some that are they are distance, definitely. Further than
states.
Yes. Yeah, I think there's like 3 or 4 devices that are like that. Yes. Y'all don't have to be in the exact same place. Yeah, I'm gonna send them to you. Yeah, because I sent them to him. He and I were researching it, and yeah, I'll send it to y'all.
That's pretty cool.
All right, Ebony. Well, why don't you take us out of here so I can? It's now dark in this parking lot because y'all don't know, listeners, but I'm sitting in the parking lot in Nashville, recording to y'all because I'm parking lot pimping. But yeah, so go ahead so I can get on this road and finish this little 20 minutes to get to this hotel.
All right, so before I get the closing, I want to give a shout out to.
First of all, before you, I'm sorry, Ebony. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you can't just talk over what this hoe just said about me.
I don't know what the fuck she said. What you say?
She in the parking lot sucking dick, but she don't do.
I mean, she did do it at the airport underground place. I mean, when she picking folks up at the airport.
What?
So, whatevs. That's just the bulletin we got. That's the bulletin we got.
I know. I'm just like, what? Okay, this was the X. Let's go.
Anyway, we have I would like to shout out our sponsors. I'll be the concierge. Let's give them a shout out. Torn Couture. Let's give Torn Couture a shout out. And Ebony Candle Elements, our sponsors. Yo, hoo-dee-hoo. Come on. Okay, so those are sponsors. Y'all can find them everywhere. You can find some stuff, or just follow us and you'll see it. Okay. So you can follow Naturally Unbothered on IG, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can email us at naturallyunbothered2@gmail.com. That's naturallyunbothered2@gmail.com, or leave us a message. You know what? I'm getting tired of St. Rita's got no clothes on me, so I ain't got no phone number yet. This bitch is tripping. So anyway, you can leave us a message, a written message, on the Naturally Unbothered, 2@gmail.com. We welcome your feedback, your comments, your show ideas, and every night to know how I adore your advice requests. So keep them coming like my husband has me. You can listen on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts. We are on Audible, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. Wherever you can pull up your favorite podcast, that's where you can find us. So that's where you can get us. Make sure that you subscribe, rate, leave a review, and select the notification bell so that you are notified every time we upload a new episode every motherfucking Thursday. If you're looking for Naturally Unbothered merch, you can go to www.naturallyunbothered.com. That is www.naturallyunbothered.com and click the merch link. So, to all your hoe-ass friends, to tell their hoe-ass friends, and then they can tell their hoe-ass friends to tell their mama to tell their hoe-ass friends to tune in to Naturally Unbothered.
And don't be like Ebony and just figure out that we on Amazon Music.
We
We've been on Amazon Music forever. And she said, oh my gosh, y'all, do y'all see this? We on Amazon Music. We like, bitch, we've been on Amazon Music.
I don't listen to music on Amazon. I love Amazon. Amazon, I love you, but I shop on Amazon. I don't be looking for music there. So whatever. I saw it. I just said, let me look us up and see if we're here. And we was there, and I was excited. So I told the people I'm in business with. But
your friends,
a little birdie told me that I ain't got to worry about being in business with you hoes for too long, because I'm about to branch off.
Bitch, please.
Ain't nobody worried about
Hey, all the
branching.
all the other motherfuckers that branched off, what they doing? Crickets.
I don't know.
Crickets.
Sleeping all goddamn day.
I got talent though.
Wishing and hoping. And
I got talent. I wish y'all could see me, listening audience, because I'm beating my chest. I got talent.
Bitch, your talent is that motherfucking pink robe and sleeping in that motherfucker.
Her talent is them jaws. Them
Get
jaws that she hope never lock.
Get into it.
Unicorns, choking, and public play. That's everything I'm good at.
That ain't the only thing
That's
you
just
good
your
at.
Get your OnlyFans going. You finna start your OnlyFans page? That's what she talking about.
Yeah,
Don't nobody want to look at her swamp pussy.
These people deserve to see these toes, honey. I'm supposed to give me some foot fetishes going on.
So y'all can decide whether you seeing her booty or her coochie from the back.
I'll let y'all see all of it. It don't matter. I'll do anything strange for a little bit of change. Hell, like bullshit. I'm broke as hell. I got $4.39 in my account. Come on, help me out,
Girl.
I'm gonna make that $24.39 tomorrow.
You gonna make it $20? You better say that.
I told you I was gonna send you $2 tomorrow, bitch.
I love Zeal. Zeal needs to be a sponsor of the podcast. Zeal. Come on.
Zale?
Is it Zeal or Zale?
Zeal. Zippity-doo-dah-day. It don't matter.
Zale.
It's Zale.
It matters to the motherfucker if you gonna pronounce it.
That's why we can't get a sponsor. That's why we can't get any other sponsor. I'm surprised we got more sponsors because you be fucking up.
The people love me. So Zelle will understand that I'm still, no matter how you pronounce it, I'm getting them business. If y'all don't have Zelle, y'all need to sign up for it. It's the easiest way to send me money.
They feel sorry for you. You're the middle child.
Actually, I'm the youngest
You're
child.
the middle child on this motherfucker.
You ain't no youngest of nobody's kids, bitch.
And I'm the youngest on this podcast, so as far as
and dog years.
When we came, Paul, I ain't talking about my age.
Oh, you talking about you talking about her pussy is the oldest? It's been worn out the most, so therefore she's the oldest. Okay.
You know what? We ain't gonna know what your pussy did because you ain't never gonna tell us the goddamn truth.
Ain't that the motherfucking truth?
We ain't gonna even know what's the truth and what's a lie. Your motherfucking ass or whatever it is. I ain't got time.
I don't never lie on my pussy.
She still got nigga in every city she go to.
And I ain't got time.
I have not.
I ain't got time.
Oh my God. No, I'm not that. I'm not. I don't lie on my pussy.
Baby.
At all.
You a motherfucker.
You lie on that dope.
Whatever.
You be lying on that.
Come and spook me.
Anyway, y'all, until next time, this shit is over. These bitches is out of control.
Deuces.
Good Lord.
Thank y'all for listening. We'll holler at y'all next week.
I love you.